you're using an existing host, they all support Google Analytics. You just add a single tab to your website and it'll be activated from there. It's portable across different providers, so if you switch from GoDaddy to DreamHost or some such thing, you get to keep all of your statistics and your time investment to the next provider. It's Google integrated, which if you're an existing user adds a lot of value. It lets you use your existing Google accounts, and it lets you use Google Docs and, of course, Google AdWords with the software. It is user-based, which, unlike some statistics packages, offers you the ability to delegate management of certain features and certain statistics to different users at your organization. It is goal-oriented, and this is a key difference. Unlike some stats packages that only show you the visitors and the web browser versions and such, it shows you more specific goals that you're achieving on your website as it revolves around sales or various ambiguous goals. We'll get into that in a second. And then it also lets you manage tests. So as you develop your site and you make changes, you want to know which changes are making you money and which changes aren't making you money. And Google Analytics is very geared towards that. Just a quick reference screen for you. This is a visitor overview we did on our site, just so that you had a frame of reference in terms of what the interface looks like. We won't get into full details here, but this was a snapshot of our traffic so far this year. The goal-oriented design of Google Analytics is very important. And this is probably what you should take away from this presentation, more so than anything else. You should be paying attention to not only the visitors that hit your site, but are they signing up for your newsletters? Are they purchasing products? Are they downloading brochures? Are they clicking advertisements? Are they contacting you? And these are the types of goals that you can set as what you're trying to achieve with Google on your website. And visitation is another one that you might want, if particularly say for week high, you want to encourage people to spend more time on your site. Once you configure these goals on Google Analytics, Google then gives you a nice visualization that shows you where and how the users that come in are actually getting around to those goals or not. And you can use that feedback to improve the performance and to make more money on your site. On the right, you can see what's called the funnel view, and the funnel view is a nice representation of goals. Here, this is the first two stages, the two funnels of a product purchase, and the top funnel shows to the left people coming into the user registration screen. The down arrow indicates the percentage of users that have completed the user registration page, which in this case is 25%. The red bar to the right is a bad thing, and that's people that have gone to a user registration page and didn't bother to register. They either left your site or they went elsewhere. The second funnel represents the people who actually went through the registration process and then went to go ahead and check out. In this representation, one can see that the user registration is a bit of a burden on your site. It needs some work. You've got people, you got them almost to the point where they were going to purchase something, and then they left. And that gets us into the next component. Why did they leave, and how can we keep them around? This is where the test management features of Google Analytics come in. Once you define your goals, you can then set up permutations of your website that are used to track whether or not you're improving your goal performance or not. And different permutations are things like presentation. Is a red buy now button doing better than a green buy now button? Is a blue header doing better than a white header? And not just colors, font sizes, and layout type goals. You can play around with the content. Here on the right, you see 3 tests that have been set up for different headlines. In this case, a lead generation advertisement. The 3 headlines they used are, I think, top stocks, stock trading, and financial news. And we can see here that I think I got that right, top stocks is performing the best. So once you've set up your goals, you can say now, okay, I know that if I use this terminology, I can make some real money over what I was originally using. And you can use that same type of testing to advertisements as well. You advertise on Facebook, you set up promotions on Twitter. You can differentiate between those on Google, and you can see not only who's giving you the best traffic, but what type of verbiage in that advertisement is doing best for you. You can manage referrals. The spelling's intentional. You can manage referrals around other blogs. You may find that you're promoting yourself in the blogosphere, but that certain blogs, let's say Week High, are actually providing more revenue than other blogs, and you can focus your attention on those blogs that are generating revenue, not just visits. And you can also set up time-based tests. It may be that your advertisement revolves around noon or 9 to 5, but it may be that the types of people who visit your website after 5 are producing more revenue for you. And once you set up a test to establish as much, you can then focus your marketing budget accordingly. And the one other component of this presentation that you should walk away with is not to be a passive participant in your marketing strategy. You should use tools at least like Google Analytics to measure your performance on a daily or weekly basis, to determine which types of traffic you want and which types of traffic are easier for you to monetize than others, and to calculate an ROI on any of your marketing investments. These are all things that you should be doing as part of your normal website maintenance, and these are all offerings by Google Analytics.